4. Ja, lai, la, lai, lai, ja, lai, la, lai. Ja, lai, la, 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 lai. Ja, lai, la, lai, lai, ja, lai, la, lai. Ja, lai, la, 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 lai. Ja, lai, la, lai, lai, ja, lai, la, lai. Ja, lai, la, lai, lai, ja, la, lai, la, lai. Ja, lai, la, lai, lai, ja, lai, la, lai. Ja, lai, la, 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 lai. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom. We got the band back together.
Woohoo!
Special shout out, I think, to all of our Shabbat Band groupies who I know are here. A special nod and welcome from musical director, cantorial soloist, at least for 6 more weeks. The Honorable Miss Lisa Silver. I am Rabbi Flip, and it is on behalf of Rabbi Lori and our staff and our leadership and our membership, and especially on this evening, Education Director Julie Greenberg, that we welcome you all, here to Micah, as we celebrate not just Shabbat, but our high school seniors. We at Micah here, we teach a lot of Jewish things, but we do more than that. You can look up Jewish things on the internet now. It's not our agenda to teach Judaism so that you can pass an exam. What we teach instead is a way of being, a Jewish way of being in the world. And what is a Jewish way of being? A very famous Rabbi Simcha Bunim said that everyone should live as if they had these 2 pockets with pieces of paper in each pocket. And in one pocket, the piece of paper should read, "The world was created just for me." It's a text from the Talmud. And that way, when you're feeling low, you can reach into your pocket and you can read this message and maybe feel a little better about yourself. Remember your agency, your power. But in the other pocket, this message would be, "I am but dust and ashes." It's a text from the book of Genesis. It's the first book of the Torah. When we're feeling too mighty or too self-important, that text will be able to remind us that we're created in this sort of material world, that we're all born, that we will all age, as the body does, and that one day we will leave this physical world and we will make room for another generation. And at Micah, we have asked our students to question boldly and to listen humbly. We have taught them that no one community holds the keys to the gates of Jewish practice or the answers to the biggest issues of the world, whether they're thinking about hunger or homelessness or racial injustice or environmental issues. We have asked our students, what can we do about it? Here at Micah, we school our students with excellence to think through issues, but really we push them to meet the world with kindness and with courage. And tonight, we celebrate them and all their past accomplishments, and we learn where their journeys will continue. So we're going to begin as God began at the very beginning. Teachers, I thought about this, get consumed in light, not unlike candles, because they continue to give light. So we're going to honor our teachers. I'm going to start with Julie Greenberg, who's going to come forward. And if you serve in any capacity in your life as a teacher, I want you to join her. Don't pause. It slows the service down. Rabbi Lori, aren't you a teacher? Ronnie's getting up. We're on page 2 if you want.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Praise are you, Adonai our God.
Okay, we're going to get moving now as we welcome the Sabbath with the words of Lakado D. I remind you as I raise my arms, we'll turn towards the doors with the last verse and invite that Sabbath bride in. I'm ready if you guys are ready.
1, 2, 1, 2. Shabbat, עטרת בלם, גם בשמחה ובצהולה. תוכנו נעם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך טוב
We remain standing as we chant together the words of Hatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחי אחון וביום אחון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מפורח לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו
Amen.
יאי לי לי יאי לי 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 יאי לי 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 יאי לי לי
invite you to take your seats. We think of Jews, past, present, and future, Jews who live all over the world, and we connect to that oneness with the words of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod, Shem Kavod, Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Vaed. And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you're sitting in your house, when you're walking by the way, and when you're lying down, and when you're rising up, and when you're rising up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorpost of your house and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Rabbi Lori and I have had many great teachers in our day, and one of them was a Professor Dr. Rabbi Larry Hoffman. And he was the first person to really teach me that the entire service experience is a storytelling experience. And I was speaking with him, it was a while ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I was reminding him how powerful I have found that this story about creation and revelation and redemption still resonates with us. And he said, "Why are you using 19th century terms?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "People understand creation, but do they understand that revelation is the fact that we were revealed a sacred truth, a purpose through Torah? Do they get that redemption really just means hope?" We have great hope for our risings, our soon-to-be graduates. We have great hope for all people and our whole world. And the song that both is a thanksgiving song for the happy times when we were redeemed, also is a prayer for all those who need that source of hope. We sing together the Mi Kamocha.
Yeah.
Can we give it up for Shabbat Shaband over there, please? I feel like I have missed them. Thank you for being here. You guys are a little flat, frankly. They're carrying us. Okay, we have reached that portion of our service where we like to celebrate things. So, Rabbi Flip goes Phil Donahue for a minute. Does anybody, forget the seniors for a moment because we're going to celebrate them. Does anyone have anything that they would like to share with the community that is making them feel happy? I see you in the front. Remember Friends where she's like, calling me. Okay, yeah, I can't. Ronnie Schuster's birthday. All right, Ronnie Schuster's coming down. She don't want to come down? But just, oh, so you don't have to come now? Because, she got up. Please rise if you're able. Come. Ronnie is our inclusion specialist. Does anyone know what that means? Yes. We have hired her, and she works in our school to make sure everybody feels included, so we're going to celebrate her. I know you're very excited. Don't worry, you do not have to stay alone. Yeah, is anybody else celebrating anything besides a birthday? Here, come stand over here. Don't leave her alone. Yeah, what do you got?
I celebrated my birthday on Sunday.
Which was?
May 8th.
Because?
The E-Day, Victory in Europe Day during World War
Okay, just get up here. I love that you know that. I have to call on this later, I'll get in trouble, but I'll call on you next. Yes. Just tell me, what?
Okay, so I want to introduce our new intern.
Okay, you're taking this opportunity.
Yes. So we have a rabbinic intern from the Hebrew Union College, New York campus, Lily Goldstein. Lily, you have to come forward. And Lily will be with us through the end of June. This is her first day here, so we have to be really nice and not scare her. And you will see a lot of her, and we're very excited to have her. Apparently, she's at the top of her class.
They only send Rabbi Lori the best. We know you're the brightest and the best. Sue, I'll call on you in a second. What do you got? It's the end. All right, come on up for that. Does anybody else, is there anyone who would like to celebrate the end of the school year? Come on up. Rosa, look at that. Also what? It's your dad's birthday. Do you want to do it from there, or are you two? Come on. All right, you'll do it from there. The blessing counts. Anybody else got anything? Sue, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget you. Yes. Blushing Bride comes forward. Bring him along. This is just a preview to the preview of what's going to happen next, but go ahead.
Secondarily, we didn't have a honeymoon, which is good because we caught COVID.
Oh,
But not right now.
we're over it. Look at these beautiful people celebrate. See, this is the reason we do this, not just for your benefit, is because your happy things make our Shabbos and our community happier as also. So we say, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'imitenu. We ask that this great power in the universe, who blessed our ancestors before us with love, with the end of times, with the beginning of times, with birthdays, with victories, with beginning and ends all around, to continue to bless you and remind you to share those things with our community, bringing greater meaning and happiness into all of the lives that surround you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechechianu b'kiyumanu b'higianu lazman hazeh. Everybody says, amen. We thank that power in the universe that created us and helps us along the way and enables us to celebrate special occasions. All right, you did a great job. Thank you. Why are you still looking at me like that, Ronnie? It was a happy thing. It's not The Price is Right coming down. Okay. We are going to turn our attention not just to the happy things, but to the scary things as well. And we're going to pray for a little protection.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim Ufros aleinu sukhai Sukkah shlomecha V'hoshienu leman shamecha Help us to know that you're near, that your presence is here. ata Adonai, apore sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim.
I'll invite you to please rise for the Amidah.
Adonai tzivatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov. Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevii Geula Livnei v'Nehem, L'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezra Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah Rav le'Hoshia. Mechalkel chayim b'chesed, Mechayei hakol b'rachamim rabim. Somech noflim ve'rofech holim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishene afar, Michamocha ba'al givurot, Umido melach, Melech meimit u'mechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yihalalucha salah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please take these next few moments for your own silent prayers and meditations of the heart and find your seat when you are ready. We turn our thoughts to those in our community in need of healing on this Shabbat. Our community thinks of Steve Geringer, the Sloan family, B.B. Weinstein, Wayne Ritt, Joan Harshman, and B.B. Lipman. Please share the names of those you are thinking of as my hand moves around the room. Thank you. Thank you. Please join us in the words of the Misha Barach prayer.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Yishebeirach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So I'd like to invite my partner in crime, Julie Greenberg, to come back to this bima for our graduate celebration. My other partner in crime, there are many.
Great.
What are you doing tonight, Julie?
Well, you know, I didn't know Rabbi Flip was going to talk about the two pieces of paper in your pocket. I've got two different things in my pocket. You saw me handing out tissues to people. And some of the tissues, Imagine and Explore,
Nice.
really felt appropriate for
I like
this
that.
evening. I know.
You're a two-pocket tissue lady. You're double-fisted with your tissues.
Yes, indeed, indeed. But no, we're here to celebrate some pretty incredible people.
Yeah, so what we like to do is share a little riddle, if you will, and you guys can be thinking about who we might be talking about. And then once we figure it out, we're going to bring that student, that graduate forward and present them with some. Do you want to share what we're presenting with, or you
I
want to wait?
will. No, I will
Okay.
share the first thing that everybody
Yeah.
gets that is the same. Because as we know, this is the season of new beginnings and responsibilities, which include doing one's laundry, your own laundry.
Yep.
In whatever
Exciting.
capacity that's going to happen. And so everybody needs a laundry
Every
bag.
parent is laughing because they are like, it's never going to happen.
I don't know. I'm worried. My problem is my kids do the laundry, and now I'm going to have to do the laundry.
That's not how it goes down in my house.
I'm a little worried.
Okay, what do you got?
So the Micah laundry bag, of course, has our Congregation Micah logo on it, but it says, "Wash humbly with thy God." So
Yeah.
everybody's getting one of these babies, and then we do
And
reach
that
out.
does not hold like 2 months worth of laundry, right? You have to actually do it.
It's a rather regular endeavor.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure.
Just checking.
So we're going to make sure that everybody walks away with one of those.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple other gifts, and a few of the gifts have
Gail
not
can't stop
arrived.
laughing. I'm thinking she doesn't think this is going to happen. Okay.
Laughing is better than crying. saying that.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
this is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Anyway, so everyone's going to get their laundry bag tonight, and I will get to deliver a few extra gifts if you don't get yours tonight, just
Great.
because.
Great, okay,
Yeah.
well, let's get started.
I think so. You're going to go first.
Yeah, I am. By way of Buffalo winters and Toronto skylines, I now call Nashville my home, yet I'm a far cry from a Southern belle. I love to travel and experience the world for myself. Though an introvert at heart, I am learning to use my voice for those who feel silenced. One day I may argue in a courtroom or sit on a judicial bench. I may debate policy behind the scenes or ask you for your vote. While you may find me marching to the State House, in August I will be storming Ohio State. Who am I? All right, Eli, who am I? Macy. Yay, come on up. Woo-hoo.
Yes.
I'll take one of those while
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
hi. Mwah. Okay.
And you can just, kind of move on down that way,
Yeah.
and we will, no, stay up there.
Yeah.
We're gonna- All right, up next. Oh, there she is. Yeah, we need to take just a minute to look at those pictures. Oh, my God. Macy. I should also take this opportunity to say Macy was the regional president of Nifty OV, our national youth group, and so we continue to just be so grateful for your leadership during all these years, really, Macy, both in the classroom as a student and a student assistant and such. Okay, the mystery remains. My mom claims that I was the cutest baby when I was born, with a perfectly round head and the biggest blue eyes. I remember. I really only liked my mom, but that was before I became pretty obsessed with sports and realized that my dad was pretty cool too. I also only ate vanilla yogurt for a couple of years after I was born, and I still drink yogurt smoothies on the daily. I love sports, especially my home teams of the Titans and Preds, even the Grizzlies from down the road in Memphis. I play ultimate frisbee at university school, and our team just placed second in the state tournament. Amazing. I'm excited to be studying business at Indiana in the fall, but I'll really miss my mom and told her that she can drive up and visit me every weekend if she wants. But not really. I'll probably catch a Titans home game or two during the season, though, since I can. Go Hoosiers. Who am I? Okay, come on. Come on up, Asher. Okay, so you got your laundry bag. You're so welcome. And a little bit of Hebrew for your IU. Yeah, you're gonna wear that well, aren't you? No, come on. You gotta go this way. Fabulous. Yes.
Okay. All right. You knew not a stranger as a little one. Congress, we thought. You calculated numbers easily, mentally. Engineer, perhaps. You picked up a ball and a bat. The New York Yankees. Your choices are endless. You are kind and strong, smart and level-headed. You have so many paths. Take a breath and choose. Take another breath and choose again. Who am I? Gabe Light, come on, Gabe Light. Look at those cute pictures. Gabe will be hitting up Wake Forest this fall. All right.
You're so welcome, Mazel tov. So tall.
All right, Ms. Julie.
Okay, the plot thickens. From the start, I've known my mind. I plan to lead, so get in line. I think veggies are delish. To our neighbors, I teach English. Books and hiking have appeal, but debate and justice keep it real. I'm not one to primp and preen, but as for substance, I'm the queen. Who am I? Yes, it is absolutely Ella, and Ella is headed to Stanford, so we have a Hebrew Stanford character. And, stay here for just 1 minute, she's getting one of the bonus presents because for those who were able to participate this year, we had a really cool activity. You know, we should say that these kids, the last 2 years, we know, have been dealing with COVID like we all have, but a more challenging thing for those who are in high school, I would argue, right? So we found this artist in LA who makes these golems, and he was talking about golems as, sort of this classic character of protection in Jewish tradition, right? And so we all got to make our own golems out of comic book pages and the templates. And so those who were here, we also have your poster for you, so you can take that with you tonight.
Nice.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Yes, thank you.
I'll take a quick hug too.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Born in Chicago, then to Florida for a bit, Franklin has been my home for 10 years. You will find me drinking my favorite treat, a Coke Icy, those are so good, whenever I can. Roller coaster enthusiast, you could call me, as I love to talk about all things coasters. I'm going back to Florida for college. Who am I? I wonder, little sister, who is that? Come on down, Russell. All right, Florida Gators. Yay.
All right, so we got your shirt and a sticker.
Nice.
And your luggage.
There's only a couple Jewish kids at Florida, so they have a Hebrew shirt.
Okay. I was so excited to enter the world that I decided to come 4.5 weeks early. I was so tiny that my dad's wedding band fit on my upper arm. But have no fear, I have grown quite a bit since then and have become much stronger. Just ask my Uncle Dave. When I was 5, I accidentally did a chokehold on him that brought him to his knees. Thankfully, he forgave me. I have spent many hours building with Legos and now have quite the collection, but my creativity now has no limits, and I spend all my free time working on various art projects. I love spending time with my friends and am very excited to be moving to Savannah in the fall, where I'll be attending college. Who am I? We got another sibling giving away. Yes, come on up, Alex. So, of course, the Savannah College of Art and Design has the coolest shirt.
Yeah,
Look how awesome.
yeah.
For you, and you get a Gollum poster too.
And you'll be designing their Hebrew shirt to come.
Alex has also been our 3rd grade Hebrew teacher for the last few years, and we're really going to miss you in that capacity.
Yes. I couldn't wait to arrive and make our family complete. I've literally grown up at Micah, helping behind the scenes and praying with my legs at every march and field trip we've ever taken. I'm a gamer at heart. I know no strangers. Always ready with a story or a joke and a smile. Now I'm off to study chemical engineering, where they promise I can learn how to turn combustion into a paycheck. So wings up, who am I? Yay, Jake! Woo!
All right.
Burning down the house. Aww.
It's headed to Tennessee Tech. They do not have Hebrew shirts for Tennessee Tech.
Not yet. Not
Warning
yet.
you now. You're going to have to drive home for Shabbat.
Aww.
I'll try.
I've always had a mind for math. Computer science is on my path. I debate politics to philosophy. There's no end to my curiosity. Data is my friend. I will collect it to the end. Despite my smarts, they say I'm sweet. A kinder man you'll never meet. Who am I? Come on, Eli, bring it in. Eli's going to be doing some serious data collecting at Virginia Tech.
Yes. Okay, so we got your bag, we got your poster, and you got a hat.
Ooh. There you go.
Truly.
Yes. Congrats.
Oh, yeah, it's you.
Is it me?
Oh.
I just skipped. Yeah,
That's all right. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh.
I went out of order. Why did I do 2 in a row?
Doesn't matter. Spending time with friends and being involved in theater have been passions of mine these past few years. I am known for my good study habits and academic achievements, and to the surprise of many who know me, I am now becoming a collegiate athlete. But no worries, doing my duty to help others will always come first. Who am I? And double bonus points if you know the sport. I know Rabbi Flip does. All right, come on up, Leia.
What is this for? Bowling?
Yes.
Wow.
Bowling scholarship.
Oh my God, I love that. Good job.
Yes.
Congrats.
proud.
That's so
proud of
awesome. Nice. Okay, Miss Julie, yay.
Yeah, I know. So behold, let's just turn around and take a
Yes,
look at this
shall
group.
we? Do we need to get like a little picture? Like, can you guys come down here by the steps?
Yeah, and if you want to hold your shirt up, you can.
Hold the shirt up or throw it on, you can. Get you all together, right? Yeah, Julie, come get in the picture. Oh, no, I think we're done, Misty. Sorry. Look at Misty, looks a little sad back there. We love you, though. So I want to share a few words, graduates, especially for you, but probably also for your parents. I read a really terrific book probably about 5 years ago. It's by the author Lori Frankel, and the title of the book is This Is How It Is. And in the book, Frankel tells us a story of these two people whose names are Penn and Rosie, and they're husband and wife, and they have 5 kids. The book is also about their very youngest, Claude, who's 5 years old, the youngest of 5 brothers, and Claude loves peanut butter sandwiches. He also loves wearing dresses, and he dreams of being a princess. And when he grows up, Claude says, I want to be a girl. Now, Rosie and Penn want Claude to be whoever Claude wants to be, but it's not easy. In one particular early part of the story, Claude is insistent that he will be able to wear his dress and fairy wings to kindergarten. Now, Rosie and Penn, as his parents, aren't so sure this is a good idea. And in a very poignant exchange, they share a concern about parenting that every one of us parents has or has had regarding making any kind of decision for our kids. And here's how the dialogue goes. Penn asks Rosie, when was the last time something was bothering one of the kids, or he was acting strange, or he wasn't sleeping or doing well in math, or sharing nicely during free choice time, and we knew why? Knew why? Rosie asked. Knew why. Absolutely knew what was wrong and what should be done to fix it and how to make that happen. As a parent? Asked Rosie. Yes, as a parent. Never? Said Rosie. Never, Penn agreed. Not ever. Not once. You never know. You only guess. This is how it always is. You have to make these huge decisions on behalf of your kid, this tiny human whose fate and future is entirely in your hands, who trusts you to know what's good and right and then to be able to make that happen. You never have enough information. You don't get to see the future. And if you screw up, if with your incomplete, contradictory information you make the wrong call, well, nothing less than your child's entire future and happiness is at stake. It's impossible. It's heartbreaking. It's maddening. But there's no alternative. Sure there is, she said. What? Birth control. I think that ship has sailed. So the comfort you can offer me about sending our son to school next week dressed as a girl fairy is that it seems like a good guess? Penn shrugged. It's worth a shot. It'd be nice to be a little more certain, said Rosie. Then we should have gotten a dog. I love this passage because no one ever said that parenting would be easy. But then again, we could never have known the amount of love that we would feel and the pride that would swell from having created and raised a person. And tonight we celebrate our beautiful seniors as they get ready to embark on new and exciting adventures, some close to home and some very far away. And tonight, many of you parents are preparing to send your children off into the world of higher education, away from home to begin a new journey.
and there are no certainties. Did you instill the values that will allow them to successfully navigate the waters of college and life away from home? Did you remind them enough to say please and thank you and to write thank you notes and keep up with personal hygiene? Did you impart to them the skills of money management, not to spend more than you make? Did you teach them how to do their laundry? Students, these are things we worry about. We hope you've been paying attention. We know you will be fine, but we worry because we love you beyond the measure of words. Moms, dads, guardians, they will thrive. They will succeed. And you will likely shed a tear when you say goodbye, but goodbye you must say. And seniors, what is it that you must do? What is your part of this college covenant that you make here tonight? It's not confirmation, and it's not your bar or bat mitzvah or brit mitzvah or b'nai mitzvah. You've already had that. But going off to college may be the most important Jewish step you take in your lives, and here's why. You will inevitably encounter classes and new friends and acquaintances who will challenge your notion of Judaism and its relevance in your life and in the world. And you might find yourself asking, how important is Judaism to me? Or you might be asked, why Judaism? What's so important about that? And it is my hope and Rabbi Flip's hope and Julie Greenberg's hope that you will have a response. Now, some people will say that Judaism is important because you've inherited a 3,000-year-old tradition, and it would be wrong to break the chain that links you with your ancestors. As far as I'm concerned, that's not really the best reason. To keep doing something just because it's been done for a long time is not in itself a powerful justification. There were lots of things done by past generations that we now believe to have been bigoted or ignorant or useless. They kept slaves, they burned witches, they tried to cure illnesses by letting blood and using leeches. They made decisions by consulting the stars or cutting up animals to look at their entrails. So to perpetuate certain behaviors just because they're ancient doesn't really constitute a compelling rationale. And some will tell you that you should practice Judaism as an act of defiance because so many enemies have tried to extinguish our faith and our people. Practicing Judaism, according to this view, is an act of affirmation in the face of hatred. As the modern Jewish philosopher Emil Fackenheim once put it, the 614th commandment is, thou shalt not grant Hitler a posthumous victory. But again, for me, that's not the best argument. Neither anti-Semitism nor inertia persuade me to be Jewish. It only makes sense to continue practicing Judaism if those practices are valuable and meaningful in themselves. So from my perspective, here is what makes them valuable. Number one, Judaism offers a powerful and inspiring moral code. In the midst of a culture that is saturated with materialism and self-indulgence and violence and indifference, Judaism continues to teach that we should love the stranger, defend the vulnerable, that all people have dignity and value, and that saving life is a sacred duty, and that we must not stand by the blood of our neighbor. Now, some teachings in the Torah are primitive and offensive. It comes to us from an ancient time, but at the core of our faith are the imperatives to do justice and to seek peace and to use the years of our life that we are granted to make the world better. And those ethical teachings don't exist in a vacuum. The second reason to be Jewish, and I've only got 3 here for you, the second, is that Judaism offers us a year that's structured with the most beautiful traditions, with sacred seasons and festivals that implant within us those ethical ideas. Passover, every year, we learn and relearn that each generation has to fight for freedom. And we build a sukkah in the fall to learn to treasure the gifts in our lives that are fragile and temporary. And we come together as a community on the high holy days, and we learn to be people who reflect on our actions and struggle to overcome our flaws. We gather with our families around Shabbat tables, and we learn to create homes filled with light and joy and love for one another. And we shake those annoying groggers and stamp out Haman every Purim, not human, Haman. And we learn to be strong people who refuse to let hatred destroy our spirit. And so now I come to the third reason that I believe practicing Judaism is vital. At the heart of Judaism, as Rabbi Flip already mentioned, is this deep sense of hope. Because we believe that this messianic time, the best time, is still ahead of us, not in the past. And we believe that there is a purpose to our lives and that there is meaning in our actions, and that even in the darkest of times, we can together create light. And we believe in eating well and having kids and laughing at ourselves. We believe in life because that's the center of our faith. And it's a faith that gives us strength and comfort in a difficult world. Powerful ethics that build character, beautiful traditions that sustain our people, and a profound sense of hope that nourishes our soul. This is what Judaism has given to my life. These are your gifts as well. We hope you take them and cherish them and unpack them into your dorm room alongside your new laundry bag, your new bedding, and your mini fridge. Shabbat shalom. We invite you to rise for the Elenu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyeh haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'goralenu k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We honor the following yard sites on the Shabbat: Richard Goth Fisher, Natalie McQuaig May, Mrs. Helen Farmer, Aharon Levin, James Lawrence Burke III. We continue mourning for Norman Heyman, Stephen Cooper, Evelyn Richmond, Arnold Hyatt, Walter Stern, T.J. Cohen, and Marvin Oakes. If I have not mentioned the name of a loved one who is no longer with us and you'd like to include them at this time, please say their name. Thank you. Yikadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Be'alma divrach yirtei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayachon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We say Zichronam Livracha, may the memories of all our loved ones be for us every day a blessing. Together we say, Amen. So please be seated. I just have a few announcements. Torah study, as always, on Zoom tomorrow morning at 9. Micah minis for anybody who's got minis in their life. That's pre-K age kids. We really say like second grade and younger. We've got Micah minis tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. in the Eden Room. Also, we are going to be celebrating Charlie Blau becoming a Brit Mitzvah at 10:30 in the morning here in the sanctuary. One of our most favorite days of the year is Sunday at 9:30. It's our Torah wrap and close of religious school. Can we get a whoop whoop, Julie? So we are going to wrap up the religious school year, and we are also having a picnic in honor of the great Miss Lisa Silver. And it's just going to be a whole lot of fun on Sunday morning, and you will not want to miss it. So please join us. We are also doing on Sunday morning a donor recruitment event, not financial donor. Don't get panicked. Our capital campaign is over. It's the Gift of Life Marrow Registry. We are seeking a match for a young boy, school-age boy, who is in need of a match. And so you can come and get your mouth swabbed. It's as easy as that, and become part of the bone marrow registry. And we're really trying to do our best to get this young boy a match and to save his life. So please join us for that. It will be 11:30 to 1:30 tomorrow here. Mahjong is always on Tuesdays at 12:30 in the social hall. Schmooze and Views at 10:30 on Thursdays. And you can find this all in on our website and in our e-blast, but our soon-to-be cantor, Josh Goldberg, will be hosting a release party, an online release party for his new album, which is called Mourning, A Journey. And that's on Thursday, May 19th, and link to purchase tickets, and there is a Micah discount are on our website. I'm very excited that our Women's Circle, the last one of this year before we take a summer break, will be in person like the good old days. A week from today at noon, we'll have lunch and then learning afterwards. There's so much happening. Please just make sure to check your Thursday e-blast and visit our website so you don't miss any of the good stuff. And again, congratulations to all of our graduates. And we are going to say thank you to Shabbat Shaband and make a kiddush and say Shabbat Shalom. So let's do it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon inchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lamikra kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4.